Alright, thank you for joining me. This video might be the sweetest one yet, shortest one of all. So far we've talked about strings, numbers, and now we're going to talk about another data type called Booleans. The Boolean data type is to check whether the value of something is either true or false. That's really all it's for. And the keyword to instantiate or to create a Boolean is bool. And we'll see that in a second. So if I come over here and say bool, and most of the time what you're looking for is things that can either only be either true or false. So if you were to make a game and you're looking at is a player active, is a player alive, so you would say is alive, and then the only value you can give it as a bool is either true or false. If I were to put in here ham sandwich, it really would not like that. As you can see over here, we got all these little issues. So I'm going to come over here and say true, and if I come to print my is alive and then I run it, what I'm going to get is true. Now if I change this to false, I will get false in return. And as you can imagine, Booleans can be changed, as most variables can. So if I come over here and then say true, and then later on run it again, and I do run, I got a compilation error. Oh, because I reused the, I don't have to use that because it's already instantiated. So that was a good point. Once you create your variable, you don't have to use the keyword again because it already knows that's what it is. It only wants it when you are defining it. So going back to this, it says there's an error is already declared in scope, and we'll talk about scope later. So is alive is true already. This is when it was instantiated. So down here, all I'm going to do is update the value to true, and you'll see this a lot if you're doing like game development, or if like someone's logged, you're checking to see if someone's logged in to a website. If you've put up a login screen and you want to see if they're logged in, you would check is logged in or something like that. And the way that works is essentially you check for the value by using an if statement. We'll talk about that in a second. So you would check this, and if it's alive, print awesome, you're alive, and then else print we will miss you. Alright, so based on what it is right now, I want you to guess which one of these two statements is going to show up in the console. Could you guess it? Alright, let's run and see if you're right. The answer is awesome, you're alive, because the last time we had it, it was true. It always runs from the top to the bottom. Originally it was false. It got reset to true, and so down here it said, since this is true, I'm going to print this. If I change this to false, it'll change the value and print we will miss you. Awesome. So I know I said this was going to be short. It is short, 4 minutes, not too long. Thank you for joining me. Have a good one.